Arizonans have a chance to try and be the one lucky winner to be the first millionaire of 2022. That's right, Arizona currently participating in the 2022 $1 million Powerball drawing. Fox 9 reporter Melissa Zaremba did a one-on-one interview with the Arizona Lottery to get the details on how locals can win this cash prize.
So tell me a little bit on this lottery contest that's currently going on.
Well, it might seem a little early to think about the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023, but it's time to begin now because the Arizona Lottery is again participating in the 2022 Powerball First Millionaire of the Year drawing. The way it's going to work is 5 players will each win round-trip airfare, all their meals, ground transportation, 3 nights at a hotel in Times Square for 2, exclusive entertainment, $1,000 cash, spending money, and 2 gift bags valued at $350 apiece. Plus, one of these lucky winners will win an entry into the 2022 Powerball First Millionaire of the Year finalist drawing to win $1 million. So the moment that clock strikes midnight and that ball drops on Times Square, we will see someone, and it could be an Arizonan, named the first Powerball Millionaire of the Year and win a cool $1 million cash.
Wow, that is super awesome and exciting. So why are you guys doing this?
We are doing this because our players love the promotion and because it helps the Arizona Lottery do a lot of good for Arizona. We generate hundreds of millions of dollars every year that support vital programs and services across the state of Arizona, helping vulnerable Arizonans. And these programs and services would otherwise rely on tax dollars for their funding. So promotions like this help to generate excitement and help Arizonans win great prizes and do a lot of good for their state.
What are some things people can do? Because it's currently going on now. Like, how can people get involved? How, what can people do for this?
Okay, here's how the game will work. All $10 and over quick draw and draw tickets, draw games, are eligible, and players will get double the points with Powerball tickets that are entered. And so they go online to our Players Club app, Arizona Lottery Players Club, and you can enter up to 50 tickets per day. You can do it online or through the mobile app. And while not everyone can win the trip and they're shot at $1 million, everyone does win because everyone is helping Arizona do more for us. The Arizona Lottery is about making dreams come true. It's about making players' dreams come through winning life-changing prizes. It's about making people's lives better through our Gives Back program and through the hundreds of millions of dollars that we return every year to our state-mandated beneficiaries. But it's also about, it's about giving back. And we really thank our players and our valued retailers who are helping us do that every day by selling our tickets and playing our games.
This contest will continue until July 31st, and you must be 21 years or older to purchase or redeem tickets. We'll still ahead with the summer months coming.